Welcome to the Tomb, the fourth round-based zombies map in Black Ops 6. Mama K here for IGN, and I'm going to give you all the main quest steps as well as my tips and tricks so you can beat the Sentinel artifact with ease. To make the game faster, I'm going to pop 2 Gobblegums, Hidden Power, which increases your held gun rarity to Legendary, and Perkaholic, so I have all the perks. An ASG shotgun works great for the boss fight, or you can use any bullet-based gun. The main quest is divided into 3 components: building the Staff of Ice, upgrading it, and completing 4 different zombie trials. To start building the Staff of Ice, you'll need to advance to round 8. A shock mimic will spawn in, and after taking him down, you'll get the first part of the wonder weapon, a Monocle. Your next step is going to be opening up the map in the Pack-a-Punch machine. You can start on either the left or the right side or the tomb, and after buying 3 doors, you'll enter the temple and see a podium you must interact with. Interacting with this will place the amulet we received from Citadel Daymore. Now, if you haven't completed that main quest, that's okay. You'll receive the amulet in your personal items inventory when you start the game. You can then take the gateway and enter into the Dark Aether Nexus. As you head up the hill, you'll then see the Pack-a-Punch machine. The second part that we're going to collect for the Staff of Ice is the staff. You're going to make your way to the left side of the tombs, and inside the death perception room, you're going to see this bull painting on the wall. Somewhere in the room, there's going to be a purple ether crystal that you'll need to shoot, bringing in an ether trap. You'll need to wait until that disappears, and you're going to continue this process of shooting the crystal. Once it respawns in front of the bull painting, you'll know you have it correct when these Roman numeral-like symbols light up on the bull. What you need to do is shoot these symbols in the correct order from 1 through 8. If you're playing in a squad, I'd highly recommend that someone trains the zombies elsewhere. That way you can shoot these symbols and you don't advance the round. Now, if you happen to shoot the wrong symbol, you won't have to start all over. You just need to shoot the correct symbol. Once you've successfully shot all 8, you're going to see a purple orb that spawns in, and this is going to bring in different waves of ether zombies that are going to increase in difficulty as you advance the waves. Now, in order to move from wave 1 to 2, you'll need to eliminate all of the ether zombies. This area is big, so don't be afraid to move around and train the zombies. I would also recommend that you pack-a-punch your gun or increase the rarity, or even get the Juggernog perk. That's going to help you defeat the zombies. You'll initially get zombies, vermin, and parasites, but then it's going to increase to shockwave mimics and doppelgas. The third round will give you armor. If you run out of ammo, there's always going to be an ammo box nearby. Really, the biggest tip for this is keep moving and keep shooting until you've eliminated all of the purple zombies. After you've completed the 5th wave, you'll then be able to collect the staff. The third and final part to the Staff of Ice is going to be the headpiece. You can get this from the Neolithic catacombs on the right side of the map near Deadshot Daiquiri. This is going to be the same exact process as the bull painting. You're going to move the ether crystal until it's in front of the archer. Now, this is going to light up the Roman numeral-like symbols. Instead of 8, there's going to be 10. One thing to note is that you can do this as the same time as the bull painting. You can do this one first. The order does not matter. If you're playing in a squad, you can do one while your teammate does the other. It does not matter. You're going to survive the zombie waves again, clearing out all of the purple ether zombies. And once you've completed this, you're going to get the 3rd piece of the staff, the headpiece. After you've obtained both parts of the wonder weapon, you'll head into the Dark Aether Nexus and interact with this wall. You're going to place both parts, and you'll then begin a defend objective for the Staff of Ice. You'll need to eliminate all the zombies. If you need some help, I would use decoys, healing aura, ether shroud, or even kill streaks if you have any dropped. That will help you protect the Staff of Ice because there is a health bar. After you survive that, you'll then have the first part of the Easter egg completed. The next phase of the Easter egg is upgrading the Staff of Ice. What you need to do here is shoot 3 of the purple Aether crystals in less than 10 seconds. This part of the Easter egg can absolutely be tricky because you are on a very specific time crunch. What I like to do is map out where the Aether crystals are so I know exactly which ones I'm going to shoot. There's 2 in the tombs on the left side and 2 in the tombs on the right side and 1 in the middle near the temple. It doesn't matter which ones you shoot, but you just need to shoot 3 quickly. When I shoot the first one, I like to stand back as far as possible. The Staff of Ice does have good damage range, so you don't have to run as far. Now, when I shot this third one, I knew I failed because I didn't get the correct audio line from Archibald. If you fail, just go ahead and shoot the crystals and that will get them to respawn, and then just do a quick walkthrough of where they spawn in again so you can plan exactly which ones you're shooting and when. Now, if you use a Gobblegum, the Wonder Bar, to get another Staff of Ice out of the box, each of your teammates can shoot the different crystals and that will help you as well. You'll know you've done this successfully when you get the line from Archibald: extinguish the flames, froze the crystals. The next part of upgrading the Staff of Ice is to head into the Dark Aether Nexus, and you're going to be looking for 3 runes or purple symbols on the sides of the floating rocks. You'll need to shoot each of the runes with the Staff of Ice, and you'll need to identify the rune that's on the rock. If you're having trouble seeing it, you can always lower your FOV. In my game, this first one looked like a little glass. Now, these are going to be on different rocks and have different runes every game. What I recommend is giving the runes a nickname. That way you can have an easier time of trying to recall what they are later. When I shot this second one, it looked like a bird to me. And the third rock happened to be close by. So when I shot that, I got the line from Archibald telling me I had done it successfully. And this one looked like a stick. For the next step, what you'll need to do is visit each of the gateways and find which one is closed off. In my game, the green one was closed, but just to double check, here's a look at the blue one and the yellow one. So the symbol door is going to be in the green one. That's Speed Cola. You can take any of the gateways back. It doesn't matter which one, but I'm going to make my way to Speed Cola, and here is the symbol door. You'll need to recall each of your 3 runes and shoot them with the Staff of Ice. It doesn't matter the order. You just need to make sure you shoot the correct one. Now, when you take this gateway, you're going to spawn in on top of a rock, so be sure not to move once you go in. If you fall down, you have done it incorrectly and you'll need to flip the round. However, if you have done it correctly, you'll land on top of the rock and you'll need to interact with the orb. Now, this next step is very important, that all of your squad members are present. Everybody has to be here or you will instantly fail it. You'll also need to make sure that all squad members are close to the orb, or that will also trigger a fail. I'd highly recommend that everyone has ammo before you start this. I would also use decoys if you need, or healing aura to pick any squad members up that go down. Again, if you need ammo along the way, you can do that, but do not get too far from the orb or you will fail it. You'll also need to make sure that you get kills because this orb is a soul box. You're going to transport the orb all the way back to the wall. And once you've been able to successfully do that, you'll be able to upgrade the Staff of Ice. This completes the second part of the Easter egg. The third and final part of the Easter egg is completing 4 different zombie trials. After you've completed a vermin round, you're going to use the alternative fire on the upgraded Staff of Ice and shoot the vermin statue. This is going to give you a purple flame that you'll need to interact with, and you're going to take the blue gateway back to spawn. You'll head across spawn and see this purple vermin statue. You'll need to interact with that, and that's going to create a soul box. Since this is the first one, it's going to be the easiest and spawn in a round of vermin. Once you clear all of them, you're going to see the flash of light and you'll need to interact with the vermin statue again. The person that does this is going to grab an amulet, and it's important to note the amulet health is very weak, so you can only get hit approximately 3 to 4 times while you do this. Once you grab the amulet, you're not going to be able to take the blue gateway, so you can use either the green one in the speed cola room or the yellow one in stamina up room. Next, you're going to deliver the purple amulet to the vermin statue, and you will have successfully completed that phase. After that's complete, you're going to move on to your second trial. You can rotate to the pillar in a clockwise position, and you'll see the parasite statue with the yellow crystal. You're going to shoot it with the alternative fire and grab the purple flame. Take the yellow gateway to the parasite statue. You're going to interact with this again, and it's going to spawn in purple parasites. When you kill them, they're going to drop purple orbs that you need to pick up and put inside the parasite statue. If you don't kill enough in time, you will see a red beam of light, and you'll need to do it again. It's also important to note that you cannot start this on a vermin round. You're going to interact with this again and grab the amulet. Again, you can only take 3 to 4 hits, and the yellow gateway that you took to come in will be closed, so you can use either the red or the blue gateway and spawn. Once you complete that, you're going to place it in the parasite statue, and that will complete the second trial. The third one is going to be again clockwise, and you're going to shoot it. This is the doppelgast. Interact with that statue, and you're going to go through the green gateway towards speed cola. Interact with this, and this will begin the doppelgast statue. Now, as these are supposed to increase, I honestly thought it was pretty easy to shoot the doppelgast. At this point, I would be probably pack 2 if you can. Once you eliminate enough doppelgast, you are going to complete this trial. You'll interact with that to grab the amulet. The green gateway will close. I thought it was easiest just to rotate over to the right side gateway and interact with the doppelgast to complete that trial. After you've completed the third trial, you only have one more remaining, and that is the amalgam. You're going to shoot that statue, take the flame again, and take the red gateway to get to the amalgam statue. You're going to head through the temple down towards the deep excavation site, and there you'll see the amalgam statue. Interact with that, and that's going to spawn in one amalgam. Now, if your squad is able to damage him quick enough, he won't spawn in a shield bubble. If he does bring forth the purple shield bubble, you'll need to shoot the zombies that are powering it, and once you've taken those out, you can resume shooting the amalgam. If you need help, you can use things like a mutant injection if you happen to have one. I wouldn't waste salvage on buying one though. You're going to grab the amulet. The red gateway is going to be closed, so I took the yellow one to get back into the Dark Aether Nexus and place the amulet at the amalgam statue. After you've completed all 4 of these trials, the Easter egg setup is complete. The only thing that's left is getting boss fight ready. You can see this beam of light is now lit up these 4 zombie trials, and you can interact with this circular stone, and that is going to clear the barricade. To get boss fight ready, I would recommend being legendary, pack 3, and having tier 3 armor and whatever perks that you might need. In order to speed this along, I would recommend a couple of gobblegums, including profit sharing and who's keeping score. If you and your squad stand in front of this wall in the middle of the Dark Aether, you can collect extra points from the profit sharing and who's keeping score, as well as each other's salvage. That way it's not spread across the map and you can get there faster. I highly recommend doing boss fights around round 25. I would definitely do them before round 30 because that's when gun damage starts to fall off and things get a little harder. Now, I personally prefer using the dead wire ammo mod for the amalgams, and here's a little side Easter egg for a full power up. To the left of the pack 2 armor is a generator. Shoot that. And then to the right of the vermin statue is another one. Once you shoot that, it's going to give you a full power. Now, I would recommend everyone on your squad uses Aether Shroud. For the major augment, I would run Group Shroud and either Extension or extra charge for the minor augment. After you voted on the boss fight, you're going to make your way upstairs and stand behind a pillar. If you look around the arena, you're going to see the 4 special zombie statues were sitting to the right of the doppelganger statue. The Sentinel artifact's going to be in the middle, and it's going to have a rotating red laser. You do want to avoid that laser as it does a lot of damage, especially in the later rounds. You can stand behind the pillar to easily avoid it while one team member with the upgraded Staff of Ice shoots a charged shot at the ground. This is going to take out all the zombies so you don't even have to shoot them. When the artifact turns purple, make your way down and shoot it. If you ADS with a shotgun, you'll do more damage. You want to break the artifact before it breaks the vermin statue. Grab the max ammo and head up to continue to the second phase. For the second phase, there's going to be 2 artifacts. Your entire team wants to shoot the right side, the one that's aiming at the parasite. Now, if you break that one, you can then move on and shoot the left one as a team. You do have to meet the damage threshold, though, before you break that piece of the artifact's armor. If you're able to get both of those in the same round, you're going to skip phase 3, which is the doppelganger round, and you're going to move directly to phase 4 for the amalgam. So we've now changed pillars. We're to the left of the amalgam statue, and now we're going to shoot at the artifact that's pointing at the amalgam so it doesn't bring in extra amalgams. Now for these next set of phases, you're going to play downstairs, and this requires a lot of team coordination. You're going to see a blue and red artifact. I would recommend pinging the red one. You're going to shoot this zombie as fast as you can. Now, the first one is pretty easy, so you should take him out with no problem. Once you eliminate him, he'll drop an artifact. Your entire team needs to shoot that. Some people like to shoot the blue ones because they can insta-down you. I just don't think it's worth the time, and I keep running to avoid them. You're going to see another set of red and blue artifacts come in. This time it was a doppelganger. Now, to make things easy, you're going to pop Aether Shroud. Only one person on your squad needs to do it. Because you have Group Shroud, it will work for everyone. Eliminate that zombie and then shoot the artifact that it leaves behind. You'll then see the red one and blue one rotate towards the middle, and it's going to spawn in a third special zombie. This is going to be the Shock Mimic. So whoever used their Aether Shroud, if you have extra charge, you can go again, or you can designate someone else to use it. Everyone on your squad wants to get as close as they can to that special zombie. If you do go through the middle, be careful, avoid those lasers, or they can take your perks or Dying Wish if you have that on your quick revive augment. Once you take out that one, you're going to move to the last one, the 4th and final one. It's going to be an amalgam. What I recommend here is popping a couple of gobblegums. You can use Temporal Gift. That is going to make your next power-up last twice as long. So you can pop Temporal Gift and then Killjoy. That's going to make it much, much easier to take out the amalgam. You're going to do more damage, and if you have that dead wire ammo mod, you should be able to take it out relatively quickly. Now, once you've completed all 4 of these special zombies, you're going to hear a gong or church bells, and you're going to see all of the artifacts line up in the middle. If you have extra Aether Shrouds, you can pop those. This is where I recommend bringing in a power keg that will give you a field upgrade, and everybody's Aether Shroud can be recharged. For this final phase, everybody on your team needs to shoot this artifact. This is a wipe phase, so if you do not do enough damage, your entire team will be wiped. So make sure everybody is shooting that. And once you take out the last bit of health, you have beat the boss. That's going to do it for this video. For more zombies content, make sure